I have not been brainwashed by my parents. Hey guys, my name is Julie, nice to see you on my channel. In the months since Jed Duggar and Katey Nakatsu welcomed their first child, the couple has been keeping a much lower profile than usual. That's understandable, of course. For starters, as new parents, Jed and Katey are probably mighty busy, though if there's any upside to growing up with 18 siblings, it's that your kid will always have plenty of aunts and uncles around to do some babysitting. On top of that, just about every time these two post anything, it doesn't go over well. Take, for example, the revelation that Jed mocked Katey while she was in labor. Or the photo in which Jed laid the baby next to a hot grill when it was just a few weeks old. Yes, it would probably be wise of these two to steer clear of social media on a permanent basis, but that's not the Duggar way. Instead, Jed and Katey have put themselves front and center again with a new YouTube video in which they address some of the tough questions that have faced the Duggars in recent years. Jed kicked things off by addressing the biggest misconceptions about his family. Having apparently given this question a lot of thought, Jed declared that fans often overestimate his parents' influence over his life and decisions. "Oh, you're brainwashed. Your parents control you. You're all gonna probably have the same number of kids or have a lot of kids," Jed said, listing some of the most common rumors he's heard. "I'm definitely not brainwashed. I have a mind of my own. Click on the bell icon to stay up to date on my new videos. My dad will even sometimes. We'll have an argument, disagreements where we'll just talk things out, and it's healthy," the failed politician continued. "My dad is a very humble man, my mom as well. She's just the sweetest thing ever." Jed went on to break from the usual Duggar messaging by acknowledging that his childhood was far from perfect. "They aren't perfect, I know that, but I love them for who they are," he said. "And so, I'm really grateful for my parents. The upbringing that I had, of course it wasn't perfect, and I think a lot of people are seeing that now." Katey then offered her own take on the belief that no one in the family has a mind of their own and that things are forced on them. "It's like, and squo, we're actually happy. We love our lives, and we make our own choices," she said. "And some of them are gonna be similar to both of our parents, and some will be different, and the same will happen with our kids too." Usually, when a Duggar posts any sort of public content, Josh's conviction on CP charges is the unaddressed elephant in the room. But here again, Jed broke with Duggar custom by actually discussing Josh. "It's a very sensitive spot in our family," told fans. "Especially with Anna, you know, they're kiddos, and we just try to be there for them as much as we can." Obviously, Jed didn't go into much detail, and he still hasn't acknowledged his brother's obvious guilt. But unlike so many in his family, Jed is at least willing to discuss the scandal publicly. So maybe he's not brainwashed, after all.